Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you about research, its concept and meaning. According to famous Hudson maxim, all progress is born out of inquiry. Our doubts lead to inquiries, and an inquiry leads to an invention. Research is not synonymous with common sense. The difference between research and common sense lies in procedures and methods. We acquire knowledge through different sources. The process of acquiring knowledge has become very fast now. There are basically 5 basic methods to acquire knowledge that gradually become research oriented. Intuition. What is intuition? This is the first method to know. When we use our intuition, we rely on our guts, our emotions, or our instincts to guide us. Next, authority. Authority means accepting new ideas because some authority figures states that they are true. Next, rationalism. It involves using logic and reasoning to acquire new knowledge. Next, empiricism. It involves acquiring knowledge through observation and experience. Next, scientific method. It is a process of systematically collecting and evaluating evidence to test ideas and answer questions. The pure basic form of scientific method is called deduction, that has been discussed later under positivism also. Research is a structured inquiry that utilizes the acceptable scientific methodology to solve problems and create new knowledge that is generally applicable. The inquiry is aimed at understanding an object or phenomenon or solving a problem. The term research comprises 10 words. So, the term research comprises 2 words, re and search. Generally, re means again and search means to find out. Research is a careful investigation or inquiry, especially to search for new facts in any branch of knowledge. According to Creswell, research is a process of steps used to collect and analyze information to increase your understanding of a topic or issue. Thus, we can say that research is a process of inquiry and investigation. It is a systematic and methodical and increases knowledge. Cook has beautifully outlined research as an honest, exhaustive, and intelligent searching for facts and their meanings of implications with reference to a problem. To him, research is an acronym of the following that defines its essence. Research. R means rational way of thinking. E means expert and exhaustive treatment. S means search and solution. E means exactness. A means analysis. R means relationship of facts. C means critical observation, careful planning, constructive attitude, and condensed generalization. H means honesty and hard work. The scientific method consists of semantic, systematic, observation, classification, and interpretation of data. Research is basically scientific in nature so as to achieve the objectives that are based upon unbiased evaluation of data. There is nothing like unscientific research approach. Even in case of social sciences, a good researcher must be hardworking, diligent, open-minded, and should not adopt a critical way of thinking. Here, we should know what is a scientific method. According to Random House Dictionary, in scientific method, a problem is identified, relevant data are gathered, a hypothesis is formulated, and that is empirically tested. Research is like carrying out a journey, and one must be aware about its final destination. We must be clear about the route to be adopted. The sequence of steps during the journey is not absolute. At every step, there is multiplicity of methods, approaches, and procedures. Here, the experience of a researcher helps our actions to achieve our objectives. The research can be conducted on issues such as how the COVID-19 disease has erupted and spread throughout the world. What are the common conditions prevalent among the rural students? How the new education policy has evolved after independence? What is the change in the level of understanding of students with the change in the method of teaching? Thus, the list of questions may be endless. Research objectives. We need to narrow down to essentials in the research to gain familiarity or to develop a new insight with some phenomenon, to review and synthesize the existing knowledge, to investigate some existing situation or problem, to offer some solution to a problem, to explore and analyze more general issues, to construct or create a new procedure or system, to generate new knowledge. The actual research may encompass one or a combination of any of the above objectives. Motivational factors in conducting research. Usually, research takes long time, so its motivational aspect is very important. To acquire a research degree along with its consequential benefits, to face the challenges in solving unsolved problems. There is an intellectual satisfaction in doing innovative work. However, the list for motivating people to undertake research studies is not exhaustive. Now you are observing one example has been given or cited. White hat, information, facts, figures, data. Second one, red hat, means emotions, feel, intuitions, how it makes you feel. Black hat, it denotes negative aspects, why it can't be done, what is so hard in this task, what is won't work here. Yellow hat, positive aspects, hope, the bright side of the peak, why it will work. Given hat denotes creative things, new ideas, different perspective, lateral thinking. Next one, blue hat, it denotes process, cool and calm, control, organization, and process. Now we should know the features or characteristics of research. Before starting nature of research, there is a word of caution which states that there is an overlapping in the meaning and scope of these characteristics. The research should be free of biases, prejudice, and subjective errors. We make use of measurement as the assignment of numerical values to objects and events according to rules. Then we are able to quantify the data in exact manner, though random errors do happen in measurements. Objectivity. In simple words, being objective means without any biased approach. It should be without any prejudice. We need to be objective so that it always reflects scientific and systematic aspect. All other characteristics are built around it. Researchers usually take utmost precautions that results are not affected by their own presence, behavior, and attitude. They critically examine the research methods to avoid any bias. The following measures can be adopted to ensure objectivity during research process. Procedural safeguards. The process involved in procedural safeguards are as follows. Number 1. Keeping complete records of observations and data analysis in a form that other researchers can understand and evaluate. Most scientific papers are written in a similar manner or form and published by organizations of scientists. These reports communicate ideas to the entire scientific community and open those ideas to criticism. Next one, standardization. It means using uniform, consistent procedures in all phases of data. Next one, operationalization of concepts. It is basically standardizing the meaning of concepts. An operational definition of a concept defines that concept in terms of how it is measured or what operations produced it. Avoiding bias. Bias from external influences, personal benefits, observers' perspectives, and human expectations can distort all data. Next one, reliability. Reliability in the context of research is consistency. It refers to the extent to which an investigation produces consistent results. It can also be termed as verifiability. If any research yields similar results each time that is undertaken with a similar population in the given context and with similar procedures, it is said to be a reliable research. Let us take an example. Assume that a research is conducted on the effects of watching television on the class performance of the children, and if the results conclude that watching TV causes low grades in class, and if another sample taken from the population shows the same results with the same research procedures, then we can say that the research procedure and the outcomes are reliable. More the similarity in results, the more the reliability of the research. The coefficient of the determination is also termed as reliability coefficient. Let us look the required criteria in a formal manner from exam point of view. Stability. Will the measure employed repeatedly on the same individuals yield similar results? Test retest correlation provides an indication of stability over time. Its definition has been discussed below also. Point number 1. Equivalence. Will the measure employed by different investigators yield similar results? Homogeneity. Will a set of different operational definitions of the same concept, such as poverty, richness, job satisfaction, employed on the same individuals using the same data collecting technique, give us a highly correlated result, or will all items of the measure be internally consistent? Next, split half correlation. Split half correlation is related to homogeneity. The group is divided into half, but there are two groups. The group is divided, and see if the two subscales are highly correlated. There are 4 general classes of reliability estimates, each of which estimates reliability in a different way. They are inter-rater or inter-observer reliability. It is used to assess the degree to which different observers give consistent estimates of the same phenomenon. Next, test retest reliability, used to assess the consistency of a measure from one time to another.